Bill Parrish, a successful businessman about to turn 65, starts worrying about his health after experiencing chest pains. One night, he wakes up startled by a mysterious voice saying yes, and shortly after, death, embodied in the form of a handsome young man known to his daughter Susan, appears at his home. Under the name Joe Black, Death proposes a deal. Bill can live a little longer in exchange for guiding him through the world of the living. Bill agrees, and Joe is introduced to the family as a friend. Susan, intrigued by Joe, feels attracted to him, but his distant behavior and failure to recognize their previous encounter at a coffee shop leave her confused. Meanwhile, Drew, Susan's ambitious boyfriend, plots to sell the company without Bill's consent, creating tension within the family. During a visit to the hospital, Joe meets an elderly woman who intuits his true identity as Death. Although she feels her time has come, Joe assures her it isn't yet, showing a compassionate side that touches Susan, deepening her attraction to him. This interaction humanizes Joe and highlights Death's empathetic dimension. As Joe explores human life, he begins developing feelings for Susan, complicating his mission. Susan also falls for Joe, but struggles to understand his true nature. Meanwhile, Drew, in his quest for power, tries to sell Bill's company, but Joe, posing as an IRS auditor, thwarts his plans, defending Bill's interests. At Bill's birthday party, Joe and Susan grow closer, but Joe starts realizing he cannot stay in this world. He understands that true love requires sacrifice and decides not to take Susan with him. In an emotional farewell, Joe allows Bill to accept his fate, and the two cross a symbolic bridge toward the afterlife. Susan, upon seeing her father and Joe disappear, encounters the young man from the coffee shop, now returned to life without any memory of his time as Joe Black. Though saddened by her father's loss, Susan accepts reality and opens herself to the possibility of a new beginning with the man now before her.